Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hope everybody's ready for the weekend. No, I probably am, but I don't know. Been kind of hot here, so we will find out what the weekend has in store for us. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I was going on here for a little while, and thought I'd see who's coming on here. The first thing I think I wanted to do was to talk to talk to someone. Um, my one friend. I don't know. A lot of people on here. I've shown you that I got some presents from her. She sent me a couple of hats and a bunch of other stuff, and she's not feeling too good, so she's been in the hospital. And I just wanted to send her some well wishes and hope that she has a speedy recovery. So, Kitty, you know who you are, and I don't know if you're gonna see this or not, but I wanted to put it out there, anyways. That I'm thinking of you, and I'm hoping you have a speedy recovery. So you know that's just going to be there. I don't even know if you'll see it. You may see it, you may not see it, but anyway, I thought I would put that out for you just as a kind of special message, because I don't know that other people drop in. But hey, Night Strix. So I'm hoping she'll get that message, and I hope she's feeling better, and she has a speedy recovery. So thought I'd put that out there and see what's everybody's up to. I know it's late. It's Friday night, Saturday morning. So yeah, I was just I was doing some stuff and a bunch of other things, and thought I'd come on for a little while, see what you guys were up to. Anybody's out there? And I'm having tonight. I'm having this is peace tea, lemonade and tea. Nothing fancy, just tea and lemonade. No no reviews or anything like that tonight. So, and I don't know if you guys, yeah, Saturday night. Well, it's Saturday morning here, early Saturday morning. So, but yeah, it's supposed to get hot this weekend. So it's actually kind of nice today. It wasn't terribly hot, but it's gonna get hot again. So we'll see how it goes. My eyes are bugging me today. I guess I think it's all the dust and the allergies and stuff from the stuff that's blown around, I think. But anyways, hope you guys are having good time. Hey, Kim Jong-un, it's 1 a.m. here, a little after 1. It's only 1 o'clock here. I don't know what time it is there or where you're at. 6 p.m., okay. Hope everything's going over there, keeping everybody in line. see how they're doing over there. And yeah. Yeah, don't make him mad. You get in trouble. Yeah, we don't want to have a mad leader of his country. So uh, anyway, hey Outlaws. Yeah, they're actually asleep now because they had their dinner. Tazzy's on the chair under there. I'm not gonna bug him. And Ziggy's up asleep. So I think hopefully he'll leave me alone tonight. Because they got their food, and I think that's the trick. I had to feed them the other night. They were hungry, and once they got their food, then they were good. So hopefully won't have too much trouble tonight. But yeah, Ian did have a good stream tonight. That was kind of cool. And yeah, he's always cool. And yeah, I guess it does. And you know what? I should put a poll up there. Oh, there you are. I thought you were. What are you doing? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he for his thumbnails, but that's a computer one, so I can't really do it. I use all my phone to do all my thumbnails and stuff, so I don't think I could run that program on my phone. What are you doing, Taz? Tazzy, come on, come over here. Tazzy, where are you? Hey. Well, there you go. You gonna come up here? Show everybody, peep? You gonna show everybody? Come on. Come on. Well, he's won't come up off the floor. Come here. Come on, Tessie. Show everybody your haircut. Come on, up here. Come on, Tessie. Come on. I'm trying to get him up here. Come on. Tessie. I finally got him all the way trimmed up. Hey, Shane's Vlogs. How's it going? Come on, up here. There you go. See, now here's Tazzy. Okay. If I can get him on camera. Okay, here we go. See, there is Tazzy. He's got a full haircut. Say hi, Tazzy. To move that forward. Move that. Hey. See, there's Tazzy. You want to play with that? Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Not a good thing to eat. Tazzy. Nah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's what he looks like there. See, you can see all the... He got all trimmed up for summertime. Tazzy. Gonna get the camera? Hey, there you go. See, there's Tazzy. But you can see all the... He got trimmed up. He looks a lot smaller than he used to. Yes, it is. I won a snack pack from him a while back. Nothing in it anymore, but... Well, I have my own candy. Cool. Yeah, see, there's Ziggy and there's Tazzy. You'll get there, Shane. See, there's Tazzy, or there's Ziggy sleeping. Tazzy's walking around, yeah. This is yeah, this was my get some snack pack I got from Eric. So yeah, got it back in like I think it was October. Hey, Toy Chi Chi, how's it going? Hi. What are you doing, Taz? You gonna stay there or what? But yeah, I did make a video of all the items that I got in there. Put it out a while ago, so if you guys want to go see what was in it, I've got a whole video out there on opening it up and everything. But yeah, I was able to, I actually won one from him, so that's kind of cool. There we go. Hi, Tazzy. Okay. Well, yeah, if you get 1K, you can do mobile streaming. without using, you can do it now if you use Streamlabs for your phone. But if you're under 1K, you can only stream from a laptop. Oh, that's cool. But like I said, if you use Streamlabs, you can actually run. Yeah, okay, cool. There you go. Yeah, but if you get to 1,000, you can start streaming on mobile. It takes a little while, but once you get there, you know, there's a lot of loyal people out there that, hey, what are you doing? Yuck. Don't, you yucko. Tazzy, he's licking on my arm. Oh, thanks. Tazzy, would you calm down? He wants attention today, boy. I thought he was mad at me because I shaved him earlier. Gave him a haircut. He was kind of mad after I did that. No. No. Don't do that. Be good now. Be good. No. Yeah, because it's summertime and it's like he was all hot. I had to trim him down a little bit. It'll grow back in a couple months. But the summertime, when it's 100 degrees here, it's a little hot for him. So I just gave him a little bit of a trim and he seems to be okay now. No, it's not a 24/7, not 24/7 on our Walmart. They close, I believe they close it. This is like 10 or 11. So yeah, the only thing that's open in my town after hours, it's 24 hours, they have like 3 things. They have a donut shop, 7-Eleven, a grocery store, and Jack in the Box. That's it. Yeah, go check out Outlaws. He's got a wrestling channel. And he's got another channel too, so if you want to hop on by his channel and check him out. He's got a lot of cool reviews and stuff out there. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys know this one. Yeah, it's kind of freaky though. See, and then you could change the, or you could leave it solid, or you can turn it off. I like to turn it off just because I have to look through it. And this is, they're not lenses in it. It's just plain glasses. And I got my hat. I got these at the 99-cent store. I don't know, a little while. Depends. And then I got this one. I'm still digging this one. I got this found this at Target. It's a donut pillow. It's a pillow shaped like a donut. And it's actually scented like a donut too. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I bought this at the Target. It looks like a regular donut. It's got like foam, it's like a beanbag kind of thing. That's cool. So now I don't believe they do. Okay, cool. That sounds cool. I'm actually thinking of going to it might be open only for a little while, but it's probably going to close soon. I think it closes at like 1 or 2. I don't remember. But actually tomorrow I may try and go to do a live stream if it's not too hot in the daytime. And I was thinking of going to Habit, the Habit burger, because I haven't really done that one before. I was thinking about doing that. I'm not sure. I have to see how hot it's gonna be and what's all going on. But if it's gonna be really hot, I'm not gonna be able to do anything from the car. So I don't know. See how the heat ranks when I get up in the morning. I haven't had that one. I've only had a couple of burgers from there. I had their was it the Santa Barbara sandwich? It was like sourdough and avocado burger. That was actually pretty good. And then I've had the regular char burger. I haven't been there for a while, so I don't know what the hell they have now. It's either that or I might try some other local stuff. I don't know. Yes, we have a KFC. We have a Popeyes and a KFC in the same town. My trouble is they're like way on opposite sides. So I just went to Popeyes the other day. They had their hot honey chicken. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, hot honey chicken, and they didn't have that sparkle chicken when I went there, so I guess they aren't doing it anymore. Sometimes when they say limited edition, they mean limited edition. It's like, okay. I don't know. I don't know what the marketing on that one is. Be good. Be good, Tazzy. Tazzy, be good. Be good. There you go. Yep. So, anybody got any big plans this weekend? Anything exciting going on? Actually, now the hey, tips for you. They just started today. My county fair is now open. It was opening day today, and they had a cow. It was a cow. Wasn't a stampede, but it was like a cattle drive down through the town to celebrate the opening of the fair. They actually had the newscaster on, and he was trying out a new thing, and I'd almost like to go try it, but I don't want to have to pay to get in to go try it. It was deep fried orange soda. Somehow they take orange soda and they put it in like a batter or something, and then they deep fry it. Said it was supposed to be good, but yeah, usually at the fairs they have weird things. I don't know how it's possible. They did it somehow. I think it's like a syrup, and then they somehow melt down the syrup, and then they put it in like a batter and fry it in the batter. No grabbing me. Stop it. Knock it off. I'm doing good, thanks. Like I said, I'm just hanging out here today, seeing if anybody's out there. I know it's kind of like late on the weekend. A lot of people are probably resting up or whatever. That's why I was just wondering if anybody's doing anything exciting for the weekend. Like I said, I don't know that I want to go to the fair because it costs so much money. It's like $10 to park. It's like $12 to get in, and then you got to pay, money when you want to eat anything there. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be going. Although they have one day it's supposed to be like $2 Tuesday or $2 Wednesday. I'm not sure what one it is anymore. You can get in for $2. but you still got to pay to park. And yeah, it's going to be hot and all the people there. So I haven't been in many years. That's the big thing that's going on around here. Or I don't know. There's not any movies out that I want to see. Not that I even want to go to the movies because they cost too much anyways. So I tend to stay home and I'll watch them on Netflix or I'll... Stop it. Stop it, Tessie. Watch them on Netflix or I'll watch them on TV. So that's what I've been doing. I'm trying to stay in because it's been kind of hot. Oh, Chernobyl? Yeah, I heard about that. I just haven't got into that one yet. I was looking on what to watch. I just watched some movie and it was with I can't remember the name. It was with something with Adam Sandler. It was Adam Sandler and he was like they were having like a big wedding and they got together, all the families got together and all this stuff went wrong with it. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple series on there that I'll have to go check out eventually, but I just mostly been watching the movies that have been coming out, like the new movies, or the ones that are just making it to Netflix that I hadn't caught up on. But other than that, yeah, it didn't do a whole lot. Kind of stayed home today and stayed out of trouble, stayed out of the heat. Hey, Beast Man, how's it going? Tezzy. That's good. Glad to hear it. And I can actually switch over. I brought another hat today. Brought a couple different things to do. Oh, yeah. He said, I will find you. I have certain skills. I will hunt you down and I will find you. Nothing on earth could keep me from my mission. They had, oh my God, what was it? It was a movie and it was a comedy movie. I'm trying to remember what the heck it was. And the blooper was at the end, I don't know, it was somebody comedy. And at the end, Liam Neeson went in there, he went into there, and he's like, so I understand that these tricks are for kids. And he's like, yeah, okay. So if I take these tricks and I go home, you won't follow me. No one will be followed. There will be no questions. He's like, yeah, you can take them home. Do whatever you want with them. Okay, I'm gonna go take these tricks. I'm gonna go home. And I'm gonna try them. Then at the end, he like back in the store, he was all beat up and stuff. He says something about, I can't remember what one it was though. That was funny because it's kind of like a blooper. It was some comedy that I just recently saw. I can't remember what it was. Might have been one of those spoof movies or, you know, ones like that. Yeah, well, it was fun. It was actually him, but they made that part in there. It was like, it was funny. But yeah, they throw that stuff in there every once in a while. Yeah, he had it under his shirt. He's like, I won't be followed. If I choose to take these tricks, I'm gonna go home. Yeah. Yeah, he's funny because, like, you know, he just goes in there and he's like, he's got his little spiel, and it's pretty much any movie that he does is the same movie. You know, it's like different plot line, kind of like back when Steven Seagal did movies, and it was like same storyline. Steven Seagal, different character. Yeah, Steven Seagal was always like, the guy that was out to get revenge or whatever. Yeah, it was. If you saw one movie, you saw them all. And that's usually what Liam Neeson was. The one with about the plane where the plane got hijacked and he was on the plane, and then there was the one the daughter got kidnapped 3 times. It's like, okay, really? You want me to believe that your daughter got kidnapped again? For the 3rd time? Think you'd catch on by now. And then they had then they had the other one with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was kind of along the same lines. His was the same kind of premise, different movie, same plot line. Yeah, those were the big action ones back in the day. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if you're into like Liam Neeson or those action flicks, now they got all these different people. What's the other one? He doesn't do so many anymore, but it was Jackie Chan was like a big one, and Jet Li. That's another one. I bet you know Jet Li. He was big into action movies. Thought you might like Jet Li. I don't know. I don't know if you're a Jet Li fan or not. What's the one? I think it was the first one, The Expendables. Did you ever see that one with all the ones with Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Jet Li was in it. Boy, whole bunch of different action people. Then they did The Expendables 2, and then they did The Expendables 3. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone and Dolph Lundgren, and even Arnold was in it for one of them. Bruce Willis was in it. Throw them all together. Yeah, I think I saw the first 2. I don't know if I saw the last one. I think they're actually making a part 4. As far as I know, it's only 3, and I think they're working on a 4. I don't know. Haven't kept up on it. It's kind of like with all the Fast and the Furious movies. I mean, that started getting out of hand after about the 3rd one. Yeah, there's a 2 and a 3, I know. I don't know about 4. I think they're still working on it. But yeah, I watched those, and then the Fast and the Furious movies. Those were coming out all the time. It got confusing there towards the end because they recycled the name, and you didn't know which one was which, because it was like the first one was called Fast and the Furious, and then they had the Too Fast, Too Furious, and then they had Tokyo Drift, and then they had The Fast and the Furious. And then they had Furious 5, and then Furious 6, and I don't even know. 7, I think they even had 7 was Fast 7, or I don't even know what they're up to. tell you the truth. They just keep coming up with different names for him. It's like, okay, time to make another one. And I heard they're making a new Rambo. Rambo Last Blood. That's what I heard. That's going to be coming out. Don't know what it's about. I haven't seen the trailer. I don't know. But they pay the people enough money, they'll do a movie. I guess that's what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. Figures that they didn't put out notification. Yeah. Well, hello, Elizabeth. Nice of you to stop by. And like I said, who knows? Yeah, the dinner video will still be there. It's kind of a long one. Took a little while to do all that stuff, but where are you, Tazzy? Where'd you go? He's on the floor. But yeah, I was nothing much going on. Just hanging out, talking with everybody, and seeing what's going on. I know it's kind of like, you know, weekend time and late and all that. And that's what I was gonna that's what I was gonna say earlier. I was in Ian's stream and everybody was trying to come up with a name to put for me, and I think maybe I'll put a poll up, but I haven't come up with a good name. They were trying to figure out what to call me. Ian was saying that I should be something like with the hats. And I was gonna figure out, yeah. I was thinking of like the King of Hats, or I don't know. You were saying what did you say? We called one Chap in the Hat, or I don't know. I gotta figure out something. I'll put a name, or I'll just say vote and leave a comment of what you think it should be. I guess I don't know. I don't know how many people actually are going to see it, but nah, I don't think I could. Not that good. I just used the app that I got. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of a good one, so I don't know. Thinking like King of Hats or Hat King. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't. I have to give it some thought. What I want to call it. Because Ian's peeped this out, so I don't know. Yeah, I kind of at a loss right now. Sometimes it takes a while before I figure out what to do, or a name for a series. Sometimes I just kick them around for a little while, and then it comes to me. Ken Domick, yeah, he's okay. I don't know. I don't watch him as much as I used to. I watch him when he does collabs with like Critical Eats or Eric or some of these other people. I just haven't watched him. I just haven't watched him as much as I used to. I don't know. There's a lot of people that Chapo Bro. Yeah. It just got a little bit too much for me because he's got like what 5 channels out there now, and it's tough to keep track of all of them. He's got the one that's the vlogging channel. He's got one that's the regular channel. He's got one that's the uncut version. He's got one that's something else. I don't know. Too many things to keep track of. And he gets a little too involved sometimes. I have enough trouble keeping up with one channel. not 5. So yeah, cool. Ice cream sundae, yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree, but like I said, that's his thing, and I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna criticize how he does stuff, but to each their own, you know. That's I think that's his this his regular job. No, they don't. They have a milkshake. That's all In and Out has is a milkshake. They have milkshake. In and Out's got a very limited menu: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries, and milkshake. That's it. So there you go. So limited, and then they got sodas. So that's very, very limited menu. Yeah, they don't have ice cream sundaes. They don't have any of that stuff. So I think they have hot chocolate as well, and coffee. I think that's it. Well, yeah. See, we don't have one of those here. We have a Dickie's barbecue, and we have a Dick's Sporting Goods store. But I don't think it's the same. But yeah, we have. Well, we got a couple other places like that does ice cream. We got a Foster Freeze. We got a. Yes, I have KFC. It's a KFC A&W combined. Cool. Hey, backseat. How's it going? Yeah, we have a Foster Freeze. We have a Wiener Schnitzel. We have a couple other places too that do ice cream. Like one's a Sunday Baskin Robbins, and we have this one. It's like a local thing. It's called Lord's Ice Cream. I haven't been there in a long time. I'm doing good. And then we've got one. It's in the front of Rite Aid, and it's Thrifty's. You can get Thrifty's ice cream. No, I haven't, but I know that there have been some things that actually have been. Was it Carl's Jr.'s? I think had a French fry burger one time, but no, I really haven't put them on my burger. I'm not real big on fries, anyways. Like if ever I get fries, like with a drink or whatever, in a meal, I only get like a little tiny bit. I don't really like fries. If anything, I'll get another hamburger. So yeah, and still gotta do my last review. I gotta edit it from just to let you guys know. I got another one coming out from Burger King because when I went there the other day, I did 3. Cool. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Yeah, when I went there and I did well, they got the Impossible Whopper is what I did. I did the mozzarella stick, and then I did well, I guess it's not new, but it's coming back. It wasn't even on the menu, but I asked them about it and they had it, and I got the Rodeo King. The Rodeo Burger King. Kind of like the Western Bacon Cheeseburger. And then they had that Twix milkshake, and that was it. That was it for a while anyway. And I'll have to see what else. I don't think there's any big stuff coming out lately. Have to go through and look. I can always find something. And if they don't have any new thing, I can go back and try something I haven't tried before. like a local place or something like that, I guess, for my next time's review. I don't know. I'll have to find out. I have a couple ideas what to do if they don't have anything new coming out. Yeah, I have. I did do a couple of reviews. One of them I did was Nations Burgers with the chili cheese fries. I did that quite a while ago. I did one called Burger Wars, where I reviewed two local burger places, compared the two. And I did Donut Wars, which was two donut shops. And I did a Una Mas, but they've actually closed. I did a That was a local one, and I've done Togo's, which is kind of like local to me. But so I have done like local places. So yeah, there's always that end of it. That's what I have a series is called What's Good, and it's just things that have been around for a while. It's not necessarily new things or new chains. It's just something that I like. I like getting, and I'll go to somewhere, and it's like my favorite item on the menu. I go back there all the time. So yeah, there's that part of it. I could do that. So there's all, like Ian was saying today, there's always something to review. Even if you go back and, you know, try something that's on the menu that you haven't tried before. It may not be new, but you can make a review on it, you can make it new. Hi Ziggy. What you doing? Where you going, Zig? Okay, well apparently they're hungry tonight. Yeah, so I can figure something out. I don't know. Yeah, true. You can't review it till you taste it. Well, you can't taste it until you review it either. Or, there's different things I guess different catchphrases that you could say. There's uh hmm I guess I'll say Thanksgiving, just because, it's good food. I don't like Christmas time because it's too much hassle. And I don't like I kind of like Easter because I like to dye eggs and all that, but I guess Thanksgiving, yeah. Um, you know, I kind of got burnt out of Christmas time now. It's just because it's so much hype, and how much money you can spend and who gets the best presents and all that kind of thing. And it kind of got away from the whole just spending time with family, and you know just one little nice little gift for everybody. Back when I was a little kid, we got one good present, and that was it. And it's just all the commercialism around Christmas time and all that. And the thing is you can get stuff year round. You can catch sales. So if you really want to just buy, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think if they've got. True. I like the Shamrock Shake. And Elizabeth Kenneth, if you've noticed on my review, I had a Shamrock Shake. So that's what I'll call you, Elizabeth Kenneth. Oh yeah. And even before that now, like, after July, Ken Liz, Ken Liz. Yeah, well, maybe, he'll find some time, maybe he'll get on there. I don't know. He's kind of a busy guy, so might be kind of tough to schedule it. Ken Liz. Ken Liz. Liz Ken. Liz Ken. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Dam's cool. Dame's could. Dam's cool. Although I don't watch as much as I used to on his. Hey, Help Animals Live. How's it going? Yep, we're just hanging out, talking for a little bit, and like I said, I was working on some stuff, seeing what's going on, hanging out. Yeah, this is my my hat. Also got my witch hat, still, or wizard hat, I guess you want to call it. Got that one, and I got some mouse ears and other stuff. Got the different stuff. Yeah. Hello, what's up? I know, it's true. Never know. There's always someone else out there. You know, and if they want to block me and stuff, it's not a big deal to me. Sure, there's a lot of people out there that have probably blocked me, and there's a lot of people out there that don't like my channel, and I don't hold them any ill will. I started making videos back in July of last year. It's like the beginning of July. So I'm almost up on my 1 year anniversary. Year-versary. My main goal, just to have fun and just to, put videos out and, videos out that people like to watch and that they enjoy watching. And I enjoy doing the food reviews and letting you guys know whatever the things that I find and sharing it all with you guys. That's my main goal. I mean, I'm not out to, be famous and make millions of dollars and make millions of subscribers and stuff like that. I'm just having a good time. Oh, you did 10 years ago, huh? You went back in time? Yeah, exactly. That's what YouTube is supposed to be, just having fun, sharing everything with everybody else. I doubt it. I don't see that happening. Nah, it's cool. Everybody's got their own way of doing things, and, like I said, I'm more of a laid back, approach to doing the YouTube. So everybody approaches it different. Everybody has different goals. Everybody has different ideas on what they want to do. And that's their channels, and that's what they want to do it. So like I said, I'm just out here because I enjoy doing food reviews and hang out with other people and just having a good time with everybody, You'll have a Pepsi free. If you're going to have a Pepsi, you're going to pay for it, pal. Okay, I won't. You're going to pay. If you want a Pepsi, you're going to pay for it. You can't have a tab unless you order something. How about something without sugar? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Back to the Future. The first one was the best. And I went to Universal Studios back in 1986, I think, right after Back to the Future came out, and I got to see they had the DeLorean on display, and yeah, that was kind of cool. I got to see the way they had it laid out, the town and the clock tower and all that. But yeah, that was back. I think it was like 86. It was right after the movie came out. I got to see the downtown Mill Valley and all the other stuff. And they had all the cool stuff set up. Cool. Well, Back to Back to the Future 2 was kind of cool. I keep hearing that they're gonna maybe do a Back to the Future 4, but I don't know if that's like really like a joke or if it's a real thing. I saw a trailer for it. Well, yeah, it is what it is, you know. But I have to admit, I like the first one the best. I don't think they should have done the other ones. They should have just left it at one and that was it. But you know, sequels make money. But I remember that I think I saw it in the movie theater first time. I don't remember if I saw the other ones in there, but yeah, I have a theory that like 85 was like the key point for movies that everything else kind of went back to, like around 85. That was like when they brought out all the good movies, at least in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I heard. I have heard that. I've heard that they're coming out with that. And well, what is Arnold now? Like 75? A little bit too old to be doing Terminator. Be like senior Terminator. Does anybody watch? I don't know, Elizabeth. Does anybody watch Big Brother? They're into the watching the Big Brother on TV. Because that's going to be coming out soon. The new season of Big Brother. I don't know if you guys are into that. Well, it's funny. I was talking the other day with my mom. Yeah. Well, it was funny because I was talking the other day with my mom, and we were kind of agreeing that the Big Brother right now is kind of geared towards young kids, and like it's the hip thing, and they get all those kids in there and they do all that. I came up with an idea for a new show. I figured it'd be for the more mature audience, and they can call it Big Older Brother. Or they get the older people on there. Call it Big Older Brother. Oh, yeah. That's what I heard. Yeah. I think they should have a big older brother, because all those kids in there, they're kind of immature and it gets a little bit annoying, and get the real people in there. The little older, more mature people. Call it Big Older Brother. I haven't seen it. I saw the commercial for it and I'm like, no way. No way. They had that one, it was called Temptation Island, I think it was called. It was like a series like that, and yeah, I don't think I want to watch that one. Tell you the truth, I don't want to watch that one. Yeah, exactly. I just like, what do they come up with these shows, and how do they get approved? Yeah. Well, they've had some other ones that have been kind of like weird. They had one. It was like it was a game show. It was kind of like Survivor. It was called Gilligan's Island, and they had the people on there, and they were like Gilligan's Island. They had someone that played the professor, someone that played the skipper, and they had to do challenges. And then like, and it got down towards the end. They only had one. They had like two skippers, two Gilligans, two Mariannes, all that. I was like, okay, that's dumb. Yeah, we're talking reality TV about Big Brother, and so I said that they should come up with a new show, call it Big Older Brother, more mature people. Yeah, exactly. They come up with all the weird shows, and some of those reality shows that just, I don't know. Yeah, that would be a good one. But then they have all these other, what the Temptation, what was it? Love, what was it called? Love Island or Love something? That's a new one, and all these other weird ones. Then they had one with The Rock. Then they had one with Stone Cold Steve Austin. They had one with him. It was a Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was called the Broken Skull Ranch. It was like a reality show. Yeah, Jersey Shore was one of the ones that yeah, Broken Skull Ranch. Yeah, it was on. I don't think it's still on. I think it was only like on one or two times. Exactly. That's true. Most of these ones now with all these young kids, that's all it is. It's all big, sex and who hooks up with. Well, that was what. Oh yeah, Camp Cutthroat, and there was another one. It was with. Oh, what was the one? Oh, it was one. It was on True TV, and it was with. Oh boy, who was it? Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren had a show, and it was like a challenge thing. It was like, yeah, some kind of like uh, thing. I remember that he was like the host of it. It was like Dolph Lundgren, and they had The Rock, and then they had Steve Austin, and I think they even had one with John Cena. They had one with him. It was like True Grit, I think it was called. I don't think that lasted long. Maybe that was it. I don't remember. Oh yeah, some of those ones on what's that one Nickelodeon that were kind of like weird ones. But yeah, they've had all kinds of weird like one-off shows that they've put out there. It's like, okay, we'll have this guy host it. Yeah, Nickelodeon had some weird stuff back in the old days. What was that other one I used to have to watch all the time? Well, they had Fear Factor, and another one was Dog Eat Dog. Did you ever remember that one? Had that one model girl on it. Everything was like on the pool, and they had to do all that stunts. Yeah, they had those were back in the day. Fear Factor and some of those other ones. They were a little intense. The Fear Factor was gross because they made them eat bugs, and then they had to like be in a box with snakes, drive a cab and crash a cab or something. There's all kinds of weird stuff that they had in there every so often. Yeah. No, I didn't watch that one. Did you guys watch the other one they had? Yeah, the other one they had was oh god, what was it called? Game of Nerds or King of the Nerds? I think it was called King of the Nerds, and it had the guys from the Revenge of the Nerds, and it was like a video game challenge, and they had all the geeks. Yeah, King of the Nerds, that was it. That was actually on for a couple of seasons, and then they stopped doing it. But they had Booger and um, it was Booger and Lewis were the hosts of it. Then they had the Throne of Games at the end. It's all the video games, and whoever won was the King of the Nerds. I actually watched that a couple times. That was actually good. It was actually not too bad. I guess it just didn't catch on. Yeah, that was kind of like that. I remember that. Um, I never got into that one. I never watched that one, but they've had a lot of those things. The one I didn't really like was The Amazing Race. I never watched that one. They also had on Food TV. They have the Great Food Truck Race. It's like different competing on different food trucks, and there was a couple other ones. Can't remember all of them. But yeah, they've kind of gone in a lot of different directions on those things. It's like, okay, let's see what we could come up with next. Or I'd like to watch, sometimes I'd watch that one, Chopped, or some of those other ones. I remember that one, Top Chef. And then there was one, it was like a Cooking Academy or something like that. The one that I like watching is on, I think it's on, I don't even know what one it is. It's like True TV or one of those things, and it's called Forged in Fire. History Channel, that's it. Forged in Fire. That's actually kind of cool, where they make swords and knives, and then they have a competition against each other. And then they had the one with, it was called Forged in Fire, Knife or Death. It had Goldberg as the host. And they would do a competition where they had knives and they had to go through an obstacle course with their knife and chop wood and do all this stuff. Whoever had the best time won. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I remember that too. The big giant swords. I like that guy. He was like, was it Irish or Scottish or something like that? And he made those big giant swords. Those were cool. And then when he would try them out, that was. Yeah, I kind of heard something about that. Yeah, really? That's cool. Yeah, I love when he would test them out and he's like, you know, the big sword he'd like chop through a big watermelon or something. Oh, okay, yeah, that was kind of cool. Yeah, they only had the one season of those though. Yeah, Expendables were good, but they only had the one season that I saw the big giant swords. I guess it was like a one-off type thing. Sometimes they give them a show and they don't last. The ones that I used to love was on True TV. They don't have them anymore now. It was Trash TV. Well, that's kind of cool. The one that I used to like was called Operation Repo, and then there was Shipping Wars and Parking Wars. Used to like to watch those. Those were funny. Get the people getting all mad because their car got towed or whatever. Lizard Lick Towing, that's the other one, yeah. Still don't know what happened with that one. I heard it was coming back, but then it kind of fell through. I still follow the Lizard Lick people on like Facebook, and they said that they were going to be coming back with a new show, but I guess it kind of fell through. Not sure about that one. I don't think I saw that one. Chicken or wedding dress? I don't know that one. But I used to love the Operation Repo. And I used to love the Lizard Lick Toe, and I called it the Bobby Show. Because it was all, Bobby, get over here, Bobby. And you know that was totally staged. That and the Pawn Stars, and then the Hardcore Pawn, and all those old reality shows. And then True TV just kind of closed house, and they took all their shows off. I used to have all those ones on there, and they got rid of them all. Because I think the channel kind of redid a format change, and they got rid of all the reality TV. I'm not sure. I remember that one. I know they did one with J-Lo. It was called South Beach Towing or something like that. Yeah, okay. Maybe that was it. Oh, and then there was the other one. Yeah, maybe that's it. South Beach Towing was like Jennifer Lopez was like the producer, and it was like her thing. And then what was the other ones I was? Did you ever see one called Billy the Exterminator? That one was different. It was the guy. He was like kind of like a, I don't know, what do you want to call him? Punk rock? Yeah, VexCon. That was it. VexCon Extermination. It was called Billy the Exterminator. And he'd go around and get like bugs and spiders and, you know, any kind of something that needed exterminating. It was like, you know, hornets or, you know, raccoons or whatever. I never got into that one. I couldn't get into hoarders. And then they had some of those other ones about, all the other strange ones. TLC had their whole thing. Some of them were just very strange shows. But yeah, I used to watch the one, and then I tried to watch that Dog the Bounty Hunter, but I can't get into that anymore. He got a little bit too extreme for me. Stopped watching that one. But those were around the same time. I remember all those. Then they had one. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that. And then the other one was Restaurant. They had Restaurant Impossible, and then they had no, they went away. The Dog the Bounty Hunter, and then they did another one, something about Beth and Dog on the Hunt, and then that kind of went under. But yeah, they had all this Bar Rescue, and one was a restaurant. Restaurant Impossible and Restaurant Rescue. And then they had one, it was funny. It was called World's Worst Tenants. That one was interesting. They'd go and find these people in the apartments doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They'd have to evict them. One of them I saw, the guy was running a illegal surgery out of his house. It was like a medical surgery. He was doing operations in his house. It was like, okay. Okay, yeah. The other one that was good was I was looking for this on YouTube and I can't find the American version on YouTube. But this was many years ago, probably like wow, I want to say early like 2000s, like 2002, 2003, something like that. It was called Airline. I don't know if you remember that one, where it was Southwest Airline and they would go through all the troubles when the people would be at the airport. They'd, get kicked off of flights and they'd have, lost baggage. Airline. Then they had one that was UK version. Then yeah, it was the UK version. I've actually seen the UK version on YouTube. I actually have somewhere I have a DVD of the first season of Airline, the Southwest, and that was real intense, man. People go in there and they start yelling and screaming. Where's my bag? They get all uppity. They want to be compensated, or they'd be yelling at them because the plane was delayed and they had to be there and carry on. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, when you get those people on there, they get mad. So yeah, you got to watch them. Yeah, I wish they put that on again. Then they had another one called On the Fly. I was watching that too. It was kind of like that. I don't know if that's what actually turned into Airline. They might have called it On the Fly and then changed it over. I don't know. Been a while since I saw all those. But they always had those shows were actually kind of neat. Especially when the people would start, fighting and they get pulled off the flights, or people would yell and scream. Yeah. Yeah, I work with that. I worked in food service for a while when I was younger, and so I know about that. And customers would, you know, and I work support, so I had to deal with the people on the phone all the time. Always mad about something. I said, look, I'm just a contact, Don't yell at me. I'm just here to fix the problem. Talk to the company. But yeah, they had all that old stuff. Oh, I had gone into this before. I was a computer operator for 16 years. Okay. I'll see if I can make it. I'm not sure. I don't know. 5 to 7. I should be able to. I'll try and make it. But yeah, for 16 years, I was a computer operator. I was actually senior computer operator for a business. And then, like I said this in the other thing. Um, if you've ever, Elizabeth, have you ever seen Princess Bride? I'm sure you probably have. Princess Bride. Yeah, tech support. If you've ever seen the Princess Bride, I like to refer to it as I was okay. So I worked there for 16 years until this king's thinking son fired me. And thank you so much for rubbing salt in the wound. Why don't you pour lemon juice while you're at it? Yeah, what happened was they closed the company. They got bought out by another. They got bought out by another company, and they eliminated all our jobs. Way the big business works. So yeah, about 800 people lost their jobs. Yeah, that's what happened. And just to let you know, I don't know, it's not back there, it's not back east, it's in Hawaii and it's in California. It was Long's Drugstore. And they got bought out by CVS. And CVS screwed us over. Because their headquarters is back in Rhode Island, in Long's Drugstores here in California. They closed our center when they took over. Everybody went bye-bye. So that's why I won't shop at CVS anymore. Well, it was basically the whole department, everybody in the general office, managers, computer department, they basically absorbed our, yeah. See, that was the thing. We were supposed to get sold to Walgreens, and there was like a big stink over that. And they didn't sell us to Walgreens. They outbid us. And then when the guy left, that was the CEO, he took over. He made a buttload of money, and then he got out, and everybody lost their jobs. So he was not a popular person. He said he did it for the good of the company. So yeah, that was the fun one. Yeah, well, happens all the time. Big business, that's how it works. You know, they buy them out, they close them down. So yeah, but I was there for 16 years. I was there from 95 till like 2009. And actually, this is a fun fact. I got fired twice. Got fired twice by the same company. How can that happen, do you ask? Okay, cool. Well, what happened was I started there. I was a computer operator. Then I got a position in a different department. I was a computer programmer. I was a computer programmer for about 3 years, and then they had a bad quarter, and they decided to eliminate 10% of their workforce. And I was one of the ones that got, picked to be eliminated. And then, so I went away after they cut out part of the department. And then a couple months later, my old boss from my old position called me up and said, I just had to fire someone, and you've only been gone for about 2 months. So how about you come back here, go back to work at the old job, and you keep your seniority, you keep your pay, you keep everything. It'll be like you never left. And I'm like, what time do I start? So yeah, I went back there. I went there for about I think it was another 4 years after that. So yeah. Yep, that was the fun stuff. And I was locked. I worked graveyard shift. I was locked in a little computer room all night. So yeah, got a little goofy. The fun part was though, we used to be able to, since it was graveyard shift and there was no one else there, just us doing the job, and then we had like a supervisor, but he sat out in the other room. We just brought in our laptop, or we bought in our hey Roy's the boy. We bought in our laptop, or we bought in like a portable DVD player, watch movies, or play computer games while we were there. And then when the morning time came in, we packed up everything and went home. Yeah, nice to see you. So yeah, as long as we did our jobs, we were able to, listen to music or watch a movie or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I'm not broken. It's just, it sucked the way it happened. But, like I said, it happens all the time. Places are always closing. People are always getting eliminated, moving in, getting bought out, merging with other companies. That's how it happens. And we just didn't see it coming, though. Well, we kind of did, and we kind of didn't. So we knew that they were not doing good. Part of it was the company was a little bit behind in technology and how everything was being done, and it kind of got passed up. They needed to be more modern with all their, ordering, and everything was on the internet, and the systems, and we were way far behind. So we kind of got passed up. But a fun fact is, if you ever go to Hawaii, they still have Long's drugstores over there. They actually kept the name Long's drugstores over there, even though they're part of CVS. They won't change the name in Hawaii because it's like a big tradition over there, and they don't want to change the name from Long's Drugs. It's like a familiar site, so they still call them Long's Drugs even though it's CVS owned. But yeah, and then they converted all the ones in the mainland over to CVS, or they closed them. So that's the tale of woe. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey Drago, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Yeah, so that's why, that was a fun thing. So yeah, there were some fun times over there though. Had a bunch of weird stuff go on sometimes over there. Some real characters come through there. Lots of scandals, lots of crazy stuff went on all the time, I tell you. Yeah. There was a bunch of weird stuff that went on one night. I could tell you guys stories about all this stuff, but I don't know. It was kind of fun. Yeah, all the office politics. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I guess that's why I'm used to being up late night, because for, 15 years I did graveyard shift, so that's why I'm up late. Guess I'm more comfortable nighttime hours. Because yeah, it'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd just be hitting my stride. Because I went in, I used to go in at like it was like 11:30, I think I started, and then I was there till like 8:30, 9 o'clock sometimes. Then I'd go home and sleep or try to sleep. It's kind of tough to sleep in the summertime when it's 100 degrees. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I like that. Did you guys ever like to go okay, well, I will in a second. The other thing I like to do is to go shopping, later at night. Plus, when it's real hot in the daytime, you don't like to go shopping, but well, okay. I can share this one because this one that was good. This was crazy, man. Okay. See, how did this go? One girl that I work with, and I think I had my kind of thoughts on, her, because she was kind of always wacky. She'd come in one day, she'd be like, real wound up and everything, bouncing off the walls. The next day she'd come in and she'd be like totally asleep. So she'd be like totally asleep. So it's like, wonder what's going on with her. And she'd come up with like real weird ideas. Like she wanted to move to Canada and defect from the United States because she didn't like Bush at the time. That was George Bush was president back at the time. And yeah, so I didn't know what was going on. Well, one day she came in and she came in holding her head because she had apparently said, this is her story. That she was moving. She had a big headboard, like with a mirror headboard with a wooden frame in her car, and then she was going forward and she stopped real quick and it hit her in the back of the head. And she came into work rather than go to the hospital to get her head looked at. And then so she came in with this concussion or whatever. And then we told her, well, go lie down and check it out if you don't want to go to the hospital. And then she disappeared for a while. We didn't know where she was. She crawled off into someone's office or something. We couldn't find her. And when we found her, she came back and she was out of it the whole time. Then the next morning, in the morning when the day shift came in, after she'd been, oh yeah, no, she didn't even, she was out of it. Tazzy, stop it. So she came in the day shift came in the morning, and they're like, where's this girl? And it's like, well, she's just in the back. She's doing stuff in the back. Well, anyways, then she picked up and went home for the day after she'd been, out of it all night. We didn't know what was going on. And then turns out that when she left that day, one of the girls from the day shift, her purse disappeared. And turned out, I guess this girl took the lady's purse. Yeah, he's over here playing on the table. So yeah, her purse disappeared. This lady's purse was with her car keys, her wallet, all her credit cards, everything. Yeah, well, that's what we had our opinion of. So anyways, then the lady in the daytime didn't know what happened to her purse, so she had to call and cancel all her credit cards. Hey, Poodle Lover, call, cancel all her credit cards. I guess she had to call her husband to bring down the car keys to start it. Well, and then this girl was off for like 3 days, and she called someone else and told her, that she realized she had this girl's purse, but she didn't bring it back for 3 days. And when she did bring it back, the money was missing out of it. And she claimed she didn't know. She thought it was her purse. Well, anyways, then the next morning, when she came back to work after being off for like 3 days, she was going to turn in the purse anonymous. And then that day, Human Resources came down. And then they're like, where's the girl? And I'm like, well, she's in the back. Well, tell her to come down to my office as soon as she gets out. I'm like, okay. And then she comes out and she's like, what's going on? And I said, well, you need to go down to human resources. They want to talk to you. She's like, why? What about? I'm like, just go down and talk to them. Well, she went down and talked to him, and the next thing you know, she was cleaning out her locker. Because she stole the other lady's purse and took her money, and don't know what happened to her after that. So yeah, that was a whole fiasco. And yeah, I have to agree, Elizabeth, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's what it was going on. She was like 30 maybe. She had a kid, and she was in and out of it, up and down. So like I said, I know. She would come up with weird things, like one time she was riding her bike at 2 a.m, and she called up at work when I was with this other girl. We were working together, and then she's calling up. She saw, like, the police are chasing me on my bicycle. Why are you driving your bicycle around the neighborhood at 2 o'clock in the morning? You know? So yeah, I had my doubts about her. Yeah, she was a very strange person and came up with weird thoughts and was always convinced conspiracies were going on, and always was speaking out about all these things. And she didn't like the way the country was being run by Bush, and she wanted to go move to Canada and defect. Yeah. Yeah, so it was that was one of them. Then there was other crazy stuff that went on there sometimes, and it was like just amazing on how the stuff went. And the other thing is that this was back, probably some of them was like the early 2000s, where they didn't have the technology that they have now. So they had cameras there, but they only had like real limited range, and you couldn't see everything that went on. So things went on in that things went on in the office, but they weren't able to catch it on camera. Now they got cameras everywhere, you know. They track you down. So yeah, it's all different now. But we had yeah, well, true. We had our ideas that they were watching every move we made, you know, walking down the halls or into the cubicles. They couldn't really have them into the cubicles and stuff like that. Cameras on the people's individual cubicles. Yeah, I don't know. But apparently they would review footage every once in a while to what was going on. They had their spies. In fact, that place now, I looked it up on Google. The place got torn down several years ago, and they put up condos where the office was. So yeah, it's not even there anymore. They shut the company down. They cleared it all out. They tore it down. That's the way that happens. Seems to be lately, that's everything. All the old places that I used to work have either been torn down or don't exist anymore. Yeah, that's true. You never would have thought about YouTube back in the day. I mean, because when I first started there, it was like they had the computer room downstairs, and they had like the disk drives that ran some of those systems were like the size of a refrigerator, and they probably didn't hold half of what you got on your smartphone right now. They had, 10 or 12 of them that were the size of, refrigerators. They maybe held 1 meg of memory. And now, geez, you got gigs of drive, terabytes and all that. So yeah, completely different technology back then. It's come a long way too. They didn't used to have all the mobile devices, and we had pagers and cell phones. That's what we had. That was the fun part, because when I did the support and I used to have to work from home, if you were on call for the weekend, they gave you a pager, a cell phone, and a laptop. And that was it. You were on support, and you had to, if you got a page, you had to dial in and check out what the problem was, and then call the store on the cell phone. That was back when they had AOL Messenger and all that stuff, and they don't have that anymore. Yeah, that was the fun part. You either had to call them on their cell phone or call them on their home phone, or page them. Couldn't do Skype, you couldn't do FaceTime, you couldn't do YouTube, you couldn't do any of that stuff. Yeah, we had to go, what did I have to do? I had to do a Unix class on how to use Unix, because we had to look at, certain systems on the Unix and how to move around on the Unix systems, Unix shell, and doing all the queries and all that. So yeah, and they actually sent me to that class for a day, and we had a kind of mix of lots of different things. It was like IBM, HP, and Unix. It was all like mismatch. So I kind of had to know a little bit of everything. And they still did the old style programming, like COBOL. Hey, Hardin James, how's it going? So yeah, we had COBOL, we had Fortran a little bit. Then they started getting into the C++ and some of those other things. So yeah, that was back in the day, but that's a whole different thing now. And that was back in the day when internet was nothing. Yeah, Poodle snuck in here. Snuck in here a little while ago. But yeah, that used to be the fun thing, and now it's like completely different. Everything's completely different. Yeah. So yeah, I still got my donut pillow. Yeah, my donut pillow, and this one's cool. I don't know, you didn't see this the other night. Yeah, it's chocolate on one side, strawberry on the other, with sprinkles. And it smells like a donut. Yeah, they had this at Target. So I got that. Oh yeah, that's true. Back in the day with the pagers and all that. It's like, why would you have a pager? Yeah, I found it in well, now see, this is a thing. I think it was the other day when I went, it was like last weekend or something. I went, or Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember what day it was. And I think the other day was National Donut Day. And then they had this like on a cart, like kind of in the middle, and it had like um donut like notebooks and donut stickers and donut um writing pad. Having trouble. Sorry guys. I think I had a little blip there. I think I'm back. Sorry if I blipped out for a minute. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it's a promotional type thing. Yeah. The other thing is around here that I've noticed, I have yeah, just for a minute. I have Comcast at my for my internet provider, and I noticed that sometimes late at night they kind of do like a system reset. Yeah, and so sometimes the internet will go down. Sometimes the cable will go down, and then a lot of times around 3 o'clock, I see on the TV if I'm up, it says your system has to refresh. Do you want to do the update now? It's like every night you gotta do the update. You could change the time that they do the update to a different time or whatever, but because they figure 3 in the morning, no one's gonna be on. They're always doing their updates. They're always doing their system refresh. So sometimes, yeah. The one time not too long ago, I couldn't get on because the internet was completely down. Hey, Automan, what's going on? So yeah, occasionally they have that trouble where the system gets, you know, goes out to lunch for a minute. So that's just the way it is. Yeah, that's true. The other thing is a lot of people, yeah, they Friday and Saturday mornings they got their weekend off and they got their stuff to do. And like I said, I might try and do something live. It depends on if it's going to be hot today or not. I don't know. I'll find out. Okay, well, get some rest and sleep it off. Yeah, I'm only drinking. The only thing I'm drinking is peace tea, strawberry or lemonade iced tea. That's what I'm having. That's what I'm having tonight. Yeah, I got a bunch of different flavors. I got to go through go through all of them. So yeah, they were only like $1. Yeah, I didn't have anything for dinner tonight. Nothing spectacular. I made a sandwich, just a plain sandwich. Yep. Okay, Otto, take care. Get some rest. Hope you recover. Yeah, I remember that. People would go out weekends and they'd have their party, and then they'd wake up the next morning and be like, "Oh, my head, man." Oh, I just had a salami sandwich. It's nothing big. Just salami. I didn't feel like cooking today. Didn't make anything. And I don't know if you, well, yeah, Elizabeth didn't get to watch it. You watch it later. Yeah. No, that was the other night I made those. Like last, I don't know, it was like Monday or whatever. What was the was it Sunday night? I think I made them. That's when I filmed them. Oh no, I had filmed it ahead of time. I think it was on Sunday when I was stuck at home all day because they had a block party. I had to film it I filmed it ahead of time. I didn't. Yeah, so that was the ribs and potato salad. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. But I had that the other day. But yeah, that's just one of the ones that I make. Sometimes I do other things. I'm gonna have to do another cooking video. Well, you know what? Like I said, you don't have to put Miracle Whip in it. You could just have plain mayo. It's up to you how you want to do it. I know some people don't like Miracle Whip. And I only put a little bit in it. Not much. So yeah. You could leave it out if you don't like it. Well, there you go. That's fine. Hey, everybody doesn't like Miracle Whip. What is it? There's something about. There's a commercial, something about Miracle Whip. No, not doing that today. Did it in Mickey's. Talked about it in Mickey's live. Yeah, so. No mankinis tonight. That was funny though. Those pictures. Yeah, the ribs were actually pretty good. Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, some places actually, I think it's Nations. They have hamburgers, and then they put this what they call spread, and it's not mayonnaise. It's kind of like a sweet salad dressing, so it's kind of like Miracle Whip. Yeah, you don't need much you don't need much water in there because the ribs, all that fat and stuff melts off them, and then it makes their own juice. So didn't really need it. Actually, I put like a tablespoon or so of water to keep from burning to the bottom, but that was it. No, it's not Thousand Island dressing. They think they call it like emo, or it's like a salad dressing spread, but it's kind of like sweet. It's not like regular mayo. Yeah, all you had to do is I just put like a little tiny bit of water, like a tablespoon, and then it ended up having a lot more liquid in it after it cooked. So yeah, what you do is you just spray the bottom of the thing if you don't want it to stick, and it's good. So yeah, it worked out pretty good. Then I put it in the oven after a while, got it a little bit crispy. But that's about it. No fuss, no muss. I like those kind of recipes where you can just toss stuff in and be done with it. Toss it in the crock pot. Well, they got all kinds of different ones. They've got what is it, Ninja Cooker and the yeah, true. Well, like I said, don't worry about the Miracle Whip, leave it off. It's not like the spread it in and out where they have that kind of like the Thousand Island thing. It's different. Yeah, true. Yeah, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Da, na, 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 let it go, let it go. Don't worry about the Miracle Whip. Just have plain mayo. Yeah, like I said, you can make potato salad however you want with whatever ingredients you want. That was just a suggestion. It wasn't a recipe. That's okay. Yeah, like I said, you could put whatever you want in it. You could put in green peppers, olives, apples, walnuts, everything, you know, pimento. You don't even have to put egg in it if you don't want to, or celery or anything like that. Everybody's different on what they like. Yeah, I do. Yeah, like I said, put jalapenos in it if you want, I guess. And it'd be a hot potato salad. Although I'm gonna have, maybe I'll do a different one. It was a recipe. It's loaded potato salad. That was actually pretty good. You put bacon, cheese chunks. What was the other one? Bacon, cheese chunks, chopped dill pickle, and like dill in there. And then you make like you mix it all up, and it's like a loaded potato salad with like cheese and bacon and pickles and a bunch of other stuff. I think that was what it was called. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't keep those too long because then they go bad. Giant jars of. Oh, that was the one I watched. That was the one I watched. I was watching watching a movie on Netflix, and it was Adam Sandler. Something about Adam Sandler, and it was a thing, and they were having a wedding, and they were all getting together. It was like all the families, and they were getting ready for the wedding. And that guy, Steve Buscemi, was in it, and he went to the duty-free store, and he bought these giant bottles of vodka and giant bottles of Kahlua. I mean, they were literally like 3 feet tall. And he got them all duty free, didn't pay any taxes on them, and he had a giant Toblerone bar. Yeah, maybe we'll see. It was he showed it. It was like 3 feet tall bottle of vodka and a Kahlua, and then he had a different one, and then he had a giant pack of cigarettes. It was called something like the week of something. It had Adam Sandler in it. It was on there. It was on one of the new releases, and it had Chris Rock and Adam Sandler in it. So the week before, or the week something, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but it was funny because they had those giant. Well, he was only in it a little bit. It was mostly about Adam Sandler and then all this crazy stuff that went wrong. And then they were having this wedding, and everything went wrong. Yeah, it's funny. Check it out. It's on there. And then they were having the wedding, and then he had they had to rent this thing out, and the hotel they were staying was dripping, and so then they had the that's it. The week of, okay, that's it. And then they had the wedding, and he had those giant bottles of vodka, and then the guy knocked it over, and the vodka spilled, and it set the whole wedding on fire, and all the gifts burned up, and everything was all crazy. And then he had the guy that was supposedly a veteran. He didn't have any legs, and he had to carry him around everywhere. That was kind of funny. I was watching that today. So yeah, it's actually kind of funny. I mean, Adam Sandler's okay. I mean, take a little bit of him. But yeah, Chris Rock was only in a little bit. It's kind of like secondary. All this stuff that went wrong. They had to do all this crazy stuff. It was funny. I was laughing. Then they went to the for the bachelor party, they went to it was like a fun center, and they brought the guy that didn't have any legs, and they were I guess there were strippers and stuff that were there, and they were like on the trampolines and the fun center, and then they threw the guy in the pit with the strippers, the foam pit, and he fell in the foam pit and he died out of coma. Yeah, Jack and Jill was a weird one. That was like strange. I remember that one. Hi, Tezzy. You back again? Yeah, Jack and Jill, and then what was the other one? The other one that he did, Just Go With It. I think that was one of them. That one was kind of interesting. Although I couldn't get into that one that he was in with Drew Barrymore. I don't like her. I'm not a Drew Barrymore fan, so anytime she's in a movie, I tend not to watch it. There's certain actresses that I just can't get into. No, it was the one was Go With It where he went. Yeah, I can't watch that. There was one where he went on vacation and the girl was in the water and they were OA. I don't think so. But yeah, there's been a bunch of them out there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Overeaters Anonymous? I don't know. OA. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that one. Hi, Tazzy. What you doing? See, I didn't watch that one then. What are you doing? Come on. Come here. Yeah, did you see that, Elizabeth? They had the things now, the Stranger Things merchandise. They had one. They're gonna have the Stranger Things Burger King upside down Whopper, and they have a Stranger Things Coke, the new Coke box. I guess you can order that as well. That's what I heard. I just saw that today. Someone was reviewing the new Coke. Comes in a box they're bringing back the original. They're bringing back the formula for new Coke. Back from 1985 that everybody hated. It's like, okay, why bring back something people hate? Just to make money, I guess. It's the whole thing. It's like, really? Exactly, but now they're bringing it back. Yeah, I think I saw that too. I saw some other people were reviewing it. Yeah, apparently that's what it is. It's the new formula for Diet Coke back from 1985. Apparently they kept the formula. Yeah, I'm still here. It's 3 o'clock. No, it was called New Coke, and they put it out. I think I actually tried it back in 1985. No, it was a canned one, and it just said New Coke. No, you didn't miss anything. New Coke. It was like they changed the formula. Everybody had it. It was out for about a month, and then they like, okay, well we screwed up. No more New Coke. We'll go back to the original formula because everybody said they hated it. Hi, Tazzy. You back? Tazzy's back too. Hi, Tazzy. What you doing? Why are you bugging on me? Okay, now he's going. Okay, he's done now. Thank you, Tazzy. He went somewhere else. So yeah, that was a big disaster. What are you doing? Oh, I hate jury duty. I got called for it last couple times and I got lucky, didn't have to go. I hate that one. Especially since they get, I don't know. I don't know if you can still get tab. Oh, he's running around over here now. I don't know what he's doing. You gonna go up here or not? You just bugging me. There you go, Taz. Hi. Every time I'm on here, he likes to bug me. Tab is kind of like a Diet Coke, sorta, but it was like kind of Diet Coke with lemon. Hey, Hawkeye. How's it going? Yeah. Rocket Man. Da 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 da. Rocket Man. Yeah, here he's over here now. He's sleeping. No, I haven't seen the movie, but I might not. I might watch it, but I'll wait till it comes out. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I've heard about that. Clear Coke, and they've got a clear Coke with lime. I saw Critical Eats Japan had a picture of it. Yeah, I hate that. I actually had last couple times I had jury duty. I actually had to go in, and it was like I got there, and the whole time I had to wait, and then they canceled the case. Yeah, I actually still have Crystal Pepsi. I have a Crystal Pepsi bottle. I do still have one, and it's back from 2016. I have one in the refrigerator right now. Yeah, Tab and RC. They still make RC, but they don't make Tab anymore. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, Pepsi Clear has only been in Japan as far as I know. I don't think they've had it out here. Yeah, I don't know. I had it. Well, now you can get Crystal Pepsi, so it wouldn't be worth as much. But I actually tried. I did a review of it on my channel. I tried it from. Yeah, I heard about that J Cola and J Midnight Critical Eats does that. A lot of those. Yeah, I remember that Virgin Cola, and then they had Pepsi Blue, and then they had Upside Down 7 Up. And there was some kind of red soda. It was like Coke. It wasn't Code Red. It was some other kind of red one. I don't know. Cherry 7 Up. They still have that. They had Cranberry 7 Up. They had a bunch of other ones. Yeah, no, he's just sitting there. Ew, yeah. Remember they had that it was Holiday Pepsi or Pepsi, or no, it was 7 Up Gold. That was it. 7 Up Gold. It was like a spicy kind of 7 Up. Yeah, I've tried Cranberry 7 Up. It's different. Ginger Big Red. Yeah, then they had a bunch of different ones, and they ended up discontinuing them. I still have I've got the Crystal Pepsi in there. Yeah, I've tried. I wanted to try that cinnamon one, but I wasn't able to find it. Okay. Hang on, guys. You know what? I'm gonna see if I've still got that Crystal Pepsi. So let me go look. I think it's in the back of the fridge, though. So hang on. Yes, I do. I do have it. Haha, I still have it. I have Crystal Pepsi. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that date. December 31st, 2016. This was the original. Yep, see? I already did. I did a review on it. I drank it. I did a review on it a while back because I bought 3 bottles back then. Yeah. And it's flat. I drank the other one, it was flat. I think I might save this one for a different day. I have it. Yeah, maybe I'll, yeah, I think I got an idea for that one. Because you can get it now. You can get the new ones. Yeah, I don't know. But I bought these when they came out back in, what was it, like 15 or 16, whenever they put them out the first time. I got like 4 bottles of it because it was like, going to be a new thing. I stocked up on them. I drank one and I was like, ew. And I drank another one and then I left the other 2 in the refrigerator and they've been in there ever since. So yeah, they've been aging. Nothing like aging Crystal Pepsi. Wow. 1993, yeah. Well, that was originally when they put them out, I think. Well, and they had the commercial with the Van Halen song, right here, right now. Da, 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 da. Right here. Da, 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 da. That was a big campaign for them. and it flopped. Yeah, I don't know. This was original. This was the Crystal Pepsi from back in the day. But yeah, they've gone through a lot of sodas that they've discontinued or they've got rid of. They had yeah, one was Pepsi with lemon. I think it was just Pepsi lemon or Pepsi lemon, what was it? Pepsi Twist. That was it. Pepsi Twist. They don't have that anymore. All the weird ones. Yeah, the Pepsi Twist and the Pepsi Free and the Pepsi. Yeah. Then they had the one, oh, they had one that was out for a while. It was I think it was Pepsi, and it was like 3 different flavors. I think they had like 3 or 4 different flavors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they still have it here. I think they do. But it was like yeah, one was like citrus, and then there was a different, like a raspberry one, and all kinds of different ones. Okay, see you, Ginger. Have a good one. Get yourself a beer. No, they had vanilla, but no, there was one that was like 3 different versions of them, and then you voted for the one that was the most popular. Can't remember all of them. Oh man, that's too bad. Yeah, because I saw something about that Billy beer. Nah, you didn't miss anything. Elizabeth, I did find this. I still have it. See, Elizabeth, look at the date. I'm sure you can see that pretty good. No, I didn't. I didn't drink this, but I did a review about 6 months ago where I drank one of them. Yeah, they may be. Yeah, yeah, I did too. It was LA Beast, I think it was. But I actually did a video where I tried this. I tried another one. It was back in, I want to say it was like April or, I don't remember. It was a while back. I tried it where I had 2 bottles of them, and one of them I tried back from 2016. So I had more than one. This one's still in the refrigerator. So yeah, it wasn't very good. It was totally flat too. But yeah, you can still get the Crystal Pepsi now. They did a re-release of it. So if you want to get it, you can get Crystal Pepsi, I think. I think it's still out there. Well, it was a little while ago. It probably does, but I tried that one a while ago. It was very flat. So yeah, it was not a good one. But, you know, it's one of those things that I had. Huh. Well, I know that I don't know. Well, they supposedly they're putting it out, but it's like in a limited edition box. But I just saw Crystal Pepsi not too long ago at like a gas station. So I don't know. Yeah, Crystal Pepsi. That was like weird. One of those weird things that, people didn't. Yeah, I think I saw it in a gas station and a liquor store and some of the other ones. They did a re-release at the beginning of the year, I think, like January. For whatever reason they did. And I think it was actually because of that it was because of that guy LA Beast. He's on here, and I think he like made a campaign for bringing it back, and then they brought it back. So he's a guy on YouTube. So I think that's what that I read something about that, because he put a letter campaign, or he had them. Well, yeah, I don't particularly like them. Yeah. Well, every once in a while. No, I don't usually go into liquor stores all that much, just because they never have anything. But I go to the I go to the gas station when I get gas. I go look. And I'm always in the grocery store. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. We make holes in teeth. We make holes in teeth. I remember that. Yeah, there you go. That's a good thing. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, you better get to replying. I know I got to try and keep up with all my replies, so I don't get all that many. But I try to get back to everybody that leaves a comment. Exactly. You can do what you want. Your channel, and do what you want. I don't like people telling me what I should do, or what's normal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I kind of remember that. Yeah, I don't know. It's a long time ago, I guess. Pepsi Clear. Yeah. Do what you want. Hi, Tezzy. Hi, Tezzy. He's going to sleep now. Yeah, it does. Here, I'll show you guys Tezzy. He's asleep finally. See, there's Tezzy. He's sleeping. See, you can see his haircut. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, I gave him a shave right over here, and just left the fur here and on his tail, because it's summertime and it's going to be hot for him. So that's why I gave him a haircut. He's finally quiet. So now he's sleeping. So there we go. Yeah, it's a lot cooler now, because then when it's 100 degrees out and it's hot in the house and he has all that fur, yeah, it'll grow back too. It'll grow back in a little while. So he's a lot cooler now. So I worry about him because it gets hot. And he usually sleeps with his feet up on his back. So, yeah. Yeah, but that's the fun. Yeah, I did it last year too when it got real hot for the summertime. And then it'll grow out. Then come wintertime, he'll have his coat back again. Oh, yeah. He's good now. Doesn't like it when it's too hot for him. Because it's supposed to get into like the 90s and up into the hundreds. That's no fun. Yeah, they do. They like to hide. They like to hide when it's hot or go under a chair or something because it gets too hot for them. And I try not to run the air conditioning very much when it's, real, unless it's really, really hot. You can't hardly stand it. So, yeah. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, sometimes you have to trim the dog, to get them cut. There is a picture out there I saw that it was a cat, and it was like a real fluffy cat, and then something about they wanted to have a line cut, and it's something about like the way they cut them with a line in it, and they confused them and they made a lion cut. And all it was shaved, and just the neck and the paws were there, and the rest of them was totally shaved. Yeah, that's true. Well, my cat's indoor cat, so I make sure he's got water. I make sure he stays cool. But yeah, dogs you have to keep them cool. You have to keep them water. So yeah, you gotta look out for the pets when it gets real hot. No, they don't. They don't usually drink milk. Once in a great while, Ziggy will have like milk. If I have cereal or something, he'll have a little bit of milk, but they don't usually drink milk. Just water. But they like butter, they like cheese. Huh, okay, that's different. Okay. But yeah. It's always fun, so. Let's see if I can take these off. Well, that's just weird though. Okay. Even though these don't have any lenses in them, when I put them on, you're like looking through the frames. So it's kind of weird. Get my eyes adjusting to them. So I can change my hat for a little bit. Don't know which hat to do. So I'll do my witch hat. Yeah, that was weird because it's like, you have to look through these. These are like big frames, and you have to look through that. It's weird. Yeah. So yeah, that's it's kind of weird. wearing the glasses like that. I don't know if I could wear those big old Elton John glasses all the time with the big old frames and stuff. It distract my eyes. So yeah, that's weird. It's weird like that how your eyes play tricks on you like that. Even with these frames and stuff, it's weird. And when I turn the lights on, it's even worse because all that flashing, and I see it out of the front of my eyes, and it's like, oh, no, I don't think I could do that very long. I think I'm losing my voice here a little bit, guys. So I've been out 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, 2.5. I'm starting to get a little tired. What time is it? 3:30 already. Wow. Yeah, so I'll probably gonna wrap up soon. Yeah, been on for a little while. I'll probably have to wrap it up. Like I said, I might try and do something for lunch, but I don't know. I'll have to see how hot it's gonna get today. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. And like I said, I finally got my AdSense got updated. And they're supposed to be sending me my PIN code for my AdSense. Because all that finally went through. Hey, stop it. Because apparently when I set it up, okay, see Outlaws. Yeah, I'm usually on, and after a little after midnight here, so whatever time it is there. And I usually go for a couple hours. Depends on when I get tired or whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure how hot it's going to be, and I can't sit in the car when it's 100 degrees out. It's not a good thing to be doing that. Yeah, well, that's true. Drew is true. Yeah, I'm not a big sports fan. Hey, Brittany, duh. What's up? Brittany, duh. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it took a little while, apparently, because I didn't know when I set up the AdSense that I thought I filled everything out, and I was in Mickey's stream, and then she was telling me about how you have to fill out your tax information. No tricks today. And then I had to fill out my tax information, and then I guess that finally went through and got processed. And then I had to do all the part where I set up my the payment information, and then they had to then they sent like a test payment to my account, and I had to tell them how much it was. It was like under $1. And then I had to set up, and then now they're mailing me my verification for my address, and then once I get that, then all the stuff will start getting cleared, and all that stuff that you guys did the donations will be able to be paid out. So I don't know. You know how this thing works. It takes forever. Get everything set up. Once you get it set up, it should be okay. Yeah. But once you get it set up, and you got to go through all their hoops. Yep, that's what they want. Right, Harden? Yeah. Plus they take, yeah, I mean, that's kind of like messed up, I'm telling you, because, okay, first of all, AdSense takes, well, I guess YouTube takes like 30% off the top of your AdSense. So you only get, 70% of all the ads and the donations and stuff that everybody gives you. And then on top of that, you got to report it for taxes. So you get double ding. So yeah, they get you. And you have to make $100 before you can get paid. So that's what's weird. So you actually have to make more than that. You have to make like about like $150 before you can see your first 100. So yeah, messed up. Yeah, that would be fun. They had a thing on the speaking of hats, I saw a thing on the news today. Not to get too political, but it was interesting that people here in California decided to put out a message to, Mr. Trump, and they showed them. They dressed up in costumes like in Hamilton, like with the weird hats, the tri hats, the Hamilton hats with the three peak hats, and they were giving a message to Nancy Pelosi, and they wanted to impeach Donald Trump, but they had to dress up like the people from Hamilton and all the the costumes and hats and all that. They wanted to pay attention. They wanted to get the attention, so they dressed up like Hamilton and to get noticed by her, because they want. Yeah, it is. That's why I don't normally get into it, but I thought it was just funny because they made them wear hats and they wore their costumes and they did that to get attention. So yeah, don't get into the whole political thing. I know my mom loves to go on about all that. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, she's always wants to get into discussions with me, and I don't want to get into it. I just stay out of it. Yeah. All I know is she was glad when my mom calls her lying Sarah. She's glad when she's leaving. So yeah, I don't get into all that though. My mom loves to go on about it. I just stay out of all the politics. I stay out of all the hot topics. All that stuff. No politics, no no religion, none of that talk. I stay out of all the hot issues. I don't want to get into it. Everyone has their opinions, and you know. Okay. Yeah. No biggie. Like I said, I got other things to worry about and talk about. Stay out of all that stuff. Yeah, got other things to do. So yeah, that's true. Everybody's like, well, you know the old saying. I don't have any kids. No, I have cats. But you know the old saying about opinions and something else. Everybody has one. And so, yeah, that's no holes. Yes, no holes. But opinions and those, everybody's got one. Yeah. No, just I keep my opinions to myself. Stay out of it. Yeah. I don't want to get into all that stuff. More interesting topics out there, to go over. Like I said, I'm still waiting for my trivia set to come in, so I'll maybe when I get that, I'll do some 80s trivia. And yeah, I actually ordered. Yeah, I ordered a bunch of new hats that are going to come in, and I ordered. I was on Mickey's. Yeah, well, yeah, trivia, and I was on Mickey's, and I was telling about how I got new hats, and I bought a U poop pillow. Finally broke down and bought a U poop pillow, but that's gonna take a while to come in because it's the one that says YouTube on it. It's got the red thing, and it says YouTube. And whenever I'm on Mickey, I talk about it, and I say it's a U poop pillow. U poop. So I ended up buying some of those. I bought one of those. I bought I talked about these last night. I bought a flying pig hat, a cow hat, and a chili pepper hat. And I bought a cow headband with little horns and ears. So I got them all coming. They're all in different time delivery though. So we'll see what shows up. Yeah, well, she does it at 5:30. Well, 5:30 here, so I guess it's what? Where you're at East Coast, so 8:30, 8:30 at your time that she starts. So that's when she's on. I don't know, maybe you're already doing something or in the middle of watching something, but that's when she comes on. I usually go in there. Gets crazy in her chats too. She's always talking poop. Poop charts, poop this and all. It's always funny in there. Talks about her U poop pillow. Gotta buy yourself a U poop pillow. She's always telling you, buy the U poop pillow. I'm like, okay, finally, I bought one. I bought your U poop pillow. No, I have not. I was looking for stuff to watch, and like I said, I watched that one the week of. That was the only thing I watched today. I didn't get to watch anything else. I was working on other stuff, so yeah, I just haven't got to that, and I haven't got to some of those other ones. I don't know if I want to watch some of them. I don't know. That one with, what is it called, Black Mirror? If that's a horror thing, I'm not real big into horror movies, so I don't know. I don't know. Is Stranger Things, is that kind of like a horror, like a monster kind of thing or supernatural. I'm not kind of into all that kind of stuff, so I don't know. I might watch one just to see if I like it, but I don't know. Kind of stay away from them. It's like on South Park. Grandpa. Hey, Freddie Farmington. Yeah, oops, pooped my pants. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny though. Bodily functions usually are funny. For whatever reason, I don't know. Makes people giggle. Yeah, good morning, Freddie Farmington. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know. You being good, boy? He's being a good boy today. Oh, I bet it is. It's probably nicer than it is here because it's starting to get hot here. So wish it would cool down a little bit. Yeah, it is true, Paul. Poop happens. Everybody poops. Everybody poops, and then it just depends. Well, that's good that you got some sun in. Yeah, I know when you get all the floods and stuff out there, it could be rough. It's just been extra hot here lately. It was weird too because it went from like going it was like into the 60s and the 70s and then all of a sudden now it's like 90s like overnight, like boom. So go figure. I was under a blanket the other day and then all of a sudden they turned the heat on. Uh, don't worry about Elizabeth. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be on much longer anyways. I'm probably gonna head to bed. Been on here, what, almost 3 hours. It's like a 2.5, 2 hours, 45 minutes. Yes, it can be. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna probably wrap this one up and I'm gonna head to bed. And maybe I'll get something this afternoon. I don't know. Like I said, I have to see what the weather's like. If I can stay out in the stream and if it's not too hot. But thanks for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And thanks for coming in from England, Freddie. Everybody else that was here tonight. Appreciate everybody stopping by. And like I said, I'll probably see you in the next one. And I don't know, I have to see, if I could do a live stream or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. But thanks for stopping in, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend if I don't see you before the weekend's over. And I hope everybody gets whatever they need to get done this weekend. So thanks, guys, for stopping in.